Steps of the scientific method. Scientists use scientific methods as they work. Scientific methods are organized ways to answer questions and solve problems. These methods include several steps, although scientists might not use all the steps or they might not use the steps in order. You will use scientific methods when you want to find something out or when you do science fair projects. The first step in the scientific method is to ask a question. You might have a question about something you observe. For example, does grass need sun to grow? Next, you will research by reading, getting advice, and making observations. For example, you might read about the effects of sun on plants or talk to a horticulturist. The next step is to state your hypothesis. A hypothesis is a possible answer to your question. You tell what you think will happen. For example, you might say that grass needs partial sun to grow. The next step is the procedure. You plan how you will test your hypothesis. You identify and control variables. Variables are things that can change. For a fair test, you choose just one variable to change. Keep all other variables the same. For example, test growing grass in full sun, partial sun, and no sun at all. Next, you want to actually test your hypothesis. This is where you collect your materials and tools, conduct the experiment, and record the data. For example, you would actually plant grass seed where there is full sun, partial sun, and no sun at all. The next step is to gather your results. You interpret your data. Organize your notes and records to make them clear. Make diagrams, charts, or graphs to help. The last step, making your conclusion. This is where you analyze your data and summarize your findings. State your conclusion. Your conclusion is a decision you make based on your data. Communicate what you found out. Tell whether or not your data supported your hypothesis. For example, you might find out that grass grows the best in partial sun. That is the scientific method. Again, question, research, hypothesize, find out your procedure, conduct your experiment, gather your results, and make your conclusion. These are the steps of the scientific method.